Hi Virgo, I hope that you're all doing well. Happy February. The first card that we have out is Three of Cups. So Three of Cups is a happy time. I'm seeing the star on the bottom of the deck. There can be something that you feel very happy about. There can be something that you're celebrating. There can be somebody that you're spending time with. This can also be happy because something went well. There can be a celebration. Something can be coming together. For some of you, a reunion can be involved in this. With Three of Cups too, at the basis of what it means, it generally is a time where there's this feeling of levity and also connection. And I feel like something that you feel very uplifted by is the feeling of this. And I think personal connection is also connected with it. So for each of us, it can kind of be a different scenario, but that seems like the underlying theme that's going to be connected with this. Some of you, this can also be something being celebrated that's connected with what you've been working on. I'm seeing something now materializing. This feels like all of this work that you've been doing has now produced something. You can be getting a lot of support or recognition for what you're doing, or there can be understanding. You wouldn't feel like you're alone in this, and that will be a nice feeling. There's some type of support that's connected with this, and even like a celebration of some sort, or just this very joyous energy that's around you. I'm seeing something about an intersection. Like on the Three of Cups, there are three people, okay? So you have one person here, you have one person here, and there's somewhat like their hands are crossing into each other's territory, and then you have one person here and they're almost splitting, and this feels like you being on one side of something, another person being on another side of something, and they're being even like a line, a divider, like an intersection, something like that between you, but there's crossover. So it feels like there may be like a divide or a line or something, but I'm seeing you and this person in mutual reception with one another, or you and this energy in mutual reception with one another. I'm also seeing too that you've been hard at work on something. You've been doing this for a while. I'm seeing you be I'm hearing logged in, like logged a lot of hours. It's not just about the time spent though, it's how you have spent the time. It's the quality of what you've been up to. And now at this point, it births a new chapter into existence, which feels like it's very much the next step. It's connected with what you've been doing. This is the next step of things. It feels though like an obvious and clear step up that you are taking. So even though it is connected with what you've been doing, I'm seeing it be a clear step up that's happening and advancing. And I'm seeing there be a lot of excitement about this. This can be a time where you feel very motivated as well. You can feel excited. You can feel very focused. This is what you want. So you are developing a plan that's consistent with what you want. It is supporting that. I even feel like this is allowing you to make a desired move now. Maybe multiple moves. Just feels like going right for it. Okay. I'm also seeing something going on where there's word about something from the future, something up ahead that you have to wait for, that you've been waiting for, but there's something about it coming into play, even though it feels like you may not be able to do anything with it initially. You're just getting information about it. And that can mean too that you're doing things now, getting ready for things now. You can know what's going to be unfolding, or that something's going to be unfolding, coming up ahead. So you're doing what you need to do now. Okay. Some of you as well, there can be, I keep seeing the Tower on the bottom of the deck, but every time the Tower is coming out, this feels like something shocking, surprising, but really good. I'm not seeing it be a Tower where it's like, no, my life is falling apart. This feels more so like, wow, this is amazing. Something very fantastic that I'm seeing being connected with this. And it can even feel like something that was holding you down before is now being pulled off you. This feels like being like liberated, being freed in some way here. So connected with the Three of Cups, I'm seeing 10 of Cups. For some of you, there's something you're connecting with. It can be a community, it can be a person, whatever it is. I'm seeing this feel very, very happy. It's happening now, but there's also something that's connected with a plan and future related stuff that's coming into play. And I'm seeing this be, I'm so excited to do this. I'm so excited to celebrate this. I'm so excited about this. I'm so happy about this chapter that is beginning. So it just feels like this like gushing overflow, like very, very, very happy about what's going on, because you know that this is connected with your 10 of Cups. So this is right on track for me. This is in alignment. This is resonating with me on a deep, deep level that is connected with my heart space. And so just like so happy about the plan that's unfolding. This feels like such an uplifting reading. Also happy too about the direction that things are going in. You're like, I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy with what's developing. I'm so happy with the direction that it's going in. It just feels like everything is falling into place. And it seems too like with all of this work that you've been putting in, you've really been advancing so much. Okay, so I'm also seeing too that some of you, there's like a save the date that's going on here. There's something that's going to be happening. There can be a lot of work that has to be put in prior to this happening, but in a way where it's like very much worth it to be doing that. It just is going to need effort. It's going to need you investing your energy into it. You can feel like you've already come a long way with this as well. This will all around be something that you feel very happy with, very pleased with. I feel like this is going to be a good motivator for you as well. Something you can look forward to. Okay, so you have multiple new chapters that are opening. It feels like between that and this, I have to figure things out. I have to move stuff around on my plate. And you can feel too, because there is an Ace of Pentacles here, because there is a new chapter that's getting started, this can be something that's added on to what you have going on. It doesn't feel like clearing everything out and just doing this. It feels like this is going to be an addition to what you have going on, which can feel like you need to find the rhythm within that. You need to find the balance within that with what you've been working on, what you've been up to, and also this new thing that's being added to your plate. And there can be I feel kind of like you're not alone in doing this. I get this sense of there's something going on that you're figuring out. This can be about how to maneuver, maybe socially can be part of that, how you want to maneuver through this. Finding your footing. Okay, so I don't know where this falls within the reading, but I'm seeing something going on here that's connected with disconnecting from something that hadn't been working. So that is somehow all connected with this. Like maneuvering through relationships can be part of this too. I'm not seeing anything about that coming through within the reading yet, but I'm seeing it with the other deck that I was using to clarify. There's something about not giving your power away, and there can be something emotionally about like calling your energy back to you to make sure that you're in a place of emotional balance within yourself, especially as it has to do with your relationships. That you're finding equilibrium and what that looks like for you specifically. I'm getting this feeling of you being in a spot where you're recognizing yourself as capable. Maybe also too worthy of what you want. Okay. Something very happy going on that's connected with the future, meaning this can be like you get really great news about something, something's going to be happening. It can be a save the date. It can be, for some of you, this can be a celebration or a gathering that's going to be happening. It's not right now, but it's something that is exciting that's connected with the future. This can also be like getting news about something and like telling your friends or the people that you're close with, and everybody's very excited for you about this. It's going to be one of those situations. I'm seeing that it's leading into a new chapter that's going to be starting, and I'm seeing there be this deep feeling of satisfaction, like, wow, this was all really worth it to do. I wanted this so much, I wanted this so badly, and I did all of this stuff, and now look at what's coming to fruition. And so there is this feeling of I work hard, and then these things that I want that are connected with that, and me being motivated by the right things, that's how all of this unfolds now. And I'm seeing it feel like something majorly has been accomplished here. And you can feel very, very pleased with yourself, and for good reason too. This is very well deserved. And so you can say like, wow, look at all this energy, this effort that I put into this, is figuring things out even when it wasn't difficult to do, trusting myself, believing in my heart. It can be believing in myself, expression, my creativity, what I have to offer, how I want to move through things. And look at what I'm doing here. And so this feels like it's really allowing you to get where you want to go, that things are advancing. You feel very happy with the work that you're doing. When we have 10 of Cups and we have 8 of Pentacles, it's feeling such a deep sense of fulfillment with the work that we're doing, feeling very happy with what we're doing, feeling very happy with what we are learning, feeling at peace with that, feeling like a sense of fulfillment within the work that we're doing, because we are prioritizing our excitement, our passion, our intrigue, our interest, all of the things that light us up, all of the things that call to us. And so this is like not holding yourself back, just going after what you want and continuing to make these plans that feel expressive, that feel congruent with your values and that ultimately feel extremely empowering. And again, like not holding yourself back. And I feel too like all of these things that you have been creating through this process, you know, it's just taking you exactly where you want to be going. Like it feels like I'm happy with where I am here, and I'm also happy about the trajectory of things. I'm excited about the trajectory of things as well. Because I'm seeing that something that you want is coming up, but I'm seeing this thing about like the present moment here. I'm seeing the near future, and then I'm seeing a little bit more distant future, and it feels like all of the stars are aligning here. And this feels even like knowing that something is coming, knowing that something is going to be arriving. It's not here yet, but this is something that you want. You're going to be feeling like this is a wish fulfillment of yours that's going to be unfolding, that's going to be arriving. And that's why all of this has been worth it, not only just for that, but knowing that you are in the right place, doing what's important to you, doing what's aligned with you, following your heart, and then you see how everything just falls into place because of that. So an important new chapter is beginning, and I'm seeing you feel, I want to clarify this again. I'm seeing something about a chapter it's a chapter that's going to be happening in the future, but it feels like you know what this is, you know what's happening. This is going to be something that's unfolding. Something that's going to be happening, and it's something that you want very much. This will be a wish fulfillment. You'll be very, very happy with this, that this is materializing. And there's also something here about being aware of where you are directing your life force. So making sure that you're using your fuel in a way where you're deliberately channeling that. That's also coming up too. So there can be something with this that you're figuring out as well, like where to place your efforts. I'm seeing this as a very, very, very happy time. Then it feels like things are just getting increasingly better. I feel too like you're working on something, like some of you even have a body of work that you've been working on, and I'm seeing it be extremely important. Feels like something is very fully coming to fruition, coming to term. And this is one of those times too where you see what it is now and you see where it's going, and you love where this is going. I'm hearing something about rightfully yours. All right, my friends, I'm looking at Venus and I'm looking at Saturn. They're right next to one another. We are going to leave the reading here. Yeah, something else that I'm seeing with the Eight of Pentacles, it feels like having to do something, and it can be like somewhat repetitive what you have to do, but then I'm seeing it be about like you have to like make enough of it, something like that, and then there's going to be something that's done with this. So it feels like at that point, it feels like an overflow of something that's happening. Like work is being put in, and then everything that needs to come of that process is going to be there. And this is something that you've been doing. But yeah, it feels like an overflow of something. It reminds me of a flow state. All right, I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.